Welcome to the Loveland Report and Lone Ranger Show. I am Cleve Loveland, Central Florida's best real estate planner, alongside Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger.
That's
for
me.
over 30 years. I've been giving you your real estate updates every Saturday here on WDBO, letting you know what's really going on. Don't worry about tuning into all those talking heads on the fake news. Yes. I get a kick out of watching some of the realtors. They have guests appear on some of these spots, and all they're trying to do is get a trailer to run for their dramatic home improvement show or dramatic home buying series.
Are just paying for it.
Yeah,
to be
exactly.
On there anyway.
Exactly. But I got some good news, Bruce. Numbers came in on inventory. We're going to go over that. Sales numbers. New listings are down. We're going to dive into that. We're going to talk about don't give away your equity. And somebody like me, a real estate planner, I can help you maximize equity. We'll dig into that in the show. What do you got today?
First of all, thanks for listening to us today. My name is Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Lone Ranger. I've been in the mortgage business for over 35 years. I'm right here in Central Florida, and I am excited for the first time in a long time. The Fed did a Fed cut. Rates are coming down, and people are now starting to look at refinancing. So is this the premium time to refinance? It may be for you. It may not. As most of our listeners know, I created a VIP rate watch list. We create a strike rate for you. I look at what you have now, and I determine what rate you need for it to benefit you to reduce your rate the maximum amount and save the most amount of money. If you want to get on that list, now is the time to do it. Now, I know all your other lenders are going to tell you, refi right now. I can save you this much money. So can I.
I got to pay my rent.
So can I. The fact of the matter is it the right time for you? Let me analyze that. I'll give you a true answer, and I can promise you, you won't want to go anywhere else. Everything's done in-house with us. We can get the application done and close quickly. But get on my VIP rate watch list or go to webringyouhome.com. Get your application started now. Cleve, do you know how many days the refi opportunity was the last three opportunities that we had? So in other words, the last three opportunities when we went, oh my God, it's a refi market. This is the best time to
probably
refi.
only lasted about 3 weeks.
It lasted 1 to 3 days.
That's it.
If you look at the bond charts, it was absolutely insane. That's the last three opportunities that we've had.
And this is why they should get on your VIP list.
On the VIP
get fast tracked.
So most of the folks that I've had on my VIP rate watch list, like over 500 of you have been on my rate watch list. So I'm really excited about helping so many people save money out there. But it's now time to actually get the application made. So go to webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. Get your application made. I will do a soft credit pull. I'm not going to do a hard credit pull. We will get everything lined up, and we will create a strike rate.
Because last year on my average rate sheets, we're going to go in the inventory in a second. The average rate last September, the end of last September, actually dropped down to 5.89.
Wow, that's lower than it is.
And that was just that 1 week. But what's important though, Bruce, is if they get with you, you can say, fix this on your credit report, fix this. This is the best rate. And aren't VA and FHA rates running lower than conventional right now and all kinds of things like that?
Most certainly.
So we just had a buyer getting into a house for $370,000. I did their math. The seller's paying half their closing costs. They're getting into the house for about $8,000.
Isn't that
$370,000? Yeah.
What's your phone number there, buddy?
All right. Loveland Properties, 407-352-8118 for making your real estate plan, or cleveloveland.com.
He is definitely the voice of real estate here in Orlando. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, Cleve Loveland and his team are absolutely unbelievable. I love working with him, and I don't say that because he's sitting next to me. I say that because it's true. My name is Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Lone Ranger. You can reach me now at 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144. Or get your application started right now at webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com.
Good news, Bruce?
What's that?
Got it. Inventory. Now, we've had about a 5-month supply of inventory for the past 6 months. And so 6-month supply of inventory is a buyer's market.
Okay.
So what's happening now with a 5-month supply, it doesn't mean home prices are crashing. Don't let your don't make a 50,000 below list price offer on a 350 house. Homes are still selling close to list price. The seller's just giving about another 1 or 2% in cost, or they're coming off the price a little bit, or they just reduce the price compared to all the other homes around it. Know a good bargain. That's why you need an agent to help educate you as to what's out there. If you're a $500,000 buyer, you want to know what 450 looks like, what 475 looks like, what 525 looks like, and then you're going to make a good decision on that. But this inventory dropped last month again in August, came down a little bit.
So that tells people that more homes are selling, right? Or less homes are on the market.
Less homes are coming on the market. And that's a number nationwide. There's less people listing.
Are the sales up?
Sales are down. No, sales are down. We're still behind 2024. So this is the worst. This is the
I think that's
worst
changing
season in 15 years. And we'll see those numbers
next month when we
and
see the numbers.
so my buyer activity has picked up in the last month. Rates of that move you've had in rates the past couple of weeks.
Insane.
Yeah, it's the biggest
month and a half.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then with the Fed cut. So people need to call in and check on that. So sales, I think what's going to happen, like we had a slow summer, 15 years, slowest summer since the big bubble in 2008, 9, 10. But there's no distressed sales, Bruce. There's no distress sales. No. People aren't, and everybody's selling right now.
People have equity. That's
why. Yeah, they have equity, or they got golden handcuffs. They're locked in their 3 or 4% mortgage, saying, I'll ride this out. My house is okay. The people that have to move, and this is the 5 Ds: the diamonds and diapers and death, or divorce, death, and downsizing.
Yep.
All those things happen and still happen in Central Florida. We got people moving here from the rest of Florida. Not very many from out of state.
Well, I'm super excited to see next month's numbers, because I don't know, but I can tell you this much. Our applications for purchases, I expected refis to be up, but purchases have doubled just in the last week and a half.
Great.
So I think people are really looking at.
So I think hopefully we'll start to exceed last year's numbers, which would be a step, because 24 was less than 23 in sales, and 25 has been about 10% behind. So hopefully that will pick up and turn around. But I just think it's really important people know their plan and what you're doing. If you're going to go on the market, know why. And this is something to look at. But and still every month, Bruce, 10% of the market, they pull off. They don't sell. They pull off. They get discouraged. I just had somebody, I was talking to them. The agent did not have them in MLS.
I don't know.
And they wondered why they were paying half a commission. And then I had another one who was in MLS, but the co-broke was really low. And so if
that means, for all you listening, that the seller was not willing to pay a buyer's agent that's representing a buyer a full commission split.
And they think in their head, okay, I'm going to save $10,000 or $8,000. But if that buyer's only got the money for their closing costs and their VA or their FHA, and they've only got their down payment, and all of a sudden they got to come out of their pocket to help pay their agent who's driving them around.
Not going to happen.
They just won't show the home. They just will not show the home. I can't, Bruce, I spend so much time right now. The toughest part of my job the past 15, 17 years is educating the other agents. And when I'm a buyer, it's telling the listing agent, they might not be that experienced, but they got the listing. I'm like, hey, here's some great comps. You've been sitting at the same price for 90 days. Yes, we're 10,000 below your list price and we need some closing costs, but look at your list price. Look at what else is sold. And I almost have to spoon feed them the info. Same thing when I have offers come in on my listings. I have them come in really low. And I had this happen. I got multiple offers on a property. We were the best price home around. We didn't sell. Seller had like literally 15 realtors to his house in 1 week. I'm thinking, darn, where's the offer? Didn't come in. So I talked to him and said, hey, let's nudge your price a little bit. It was 3 weeks. We adjusted his price from like 319 to 316 and offers.
Like crazy.
And then I had agents call. I had one texting me, hey, will your seller take 290?
Right.
I'm like, put it in writing. I will get you a counter offer. And then later on, and this is funny and sad for the buyer because they chose the wrong agent who wasn't showing them what the comps were, that I had the offer. I got a full price offer from a smart agent, saw the house, liked it, wrote me a full price offer, raised the price a little bit to give their buyer some closing costs.
Beautiful.
And this other agent sends me an offer a day later, and it's still for 300. Actually, they came up a little bit. They came up to 300. My sales price was 320. So why would I? And I told them, I said, I'm sorry, I'll contact you if anything happens to this other offer, but you lost out. Like I told you, this was getting multiple showings.
Can't hold a house for somebody.
No. And I told them, I said, this is getting multiple showings. If it was my buyer, I would write it for 5,000 over list. And that's where we went. So if your buyer needs all these things.
If you've got your home listed out there right now with another agent and that agent is not performing, then you need to look at your contract, fire that agent, and give Cleve a call.
And the perception of most sellers who aren't selling is that the market's not moving, but it is. I guarantee I can find houses around you.
If it wasn't moving, I wouldn't have a staff full of people here working on transactions.
You got to be proactive, and you got to have an agent that shows you what's going on around. So if you need to reach me and make a real estate plan, 407-352-8118. But I think those numbers we just got, Bruce, were good numbers. Inventory's down slightly. Rates keep falling over the next month or two.
I think
inventory falls.
We're in good shape. I'm happy as a clam. I'm busy.
Yeah, we're moving into
Matter
more
of fact,
sales.
Since we're talking about that, my phone number, you can reach me directly here. My cell phone number that I give out is 407-250-9144. So I am looking for loan officers, and I'm looking for loan assistants with at least 2 to 3 years experience. I can't train you. I don't have the time for it. But if you're a licensed loan officer or you are a loan assistant, I am looking for help. I've got a lot of folks, and I'm looking for quality people.
You got a lot of space in this nice office here too.
Yeah, I've got extra space. I could move in a different office every week for a week and still have plenty of room. But yeah, you know what? I bought this building back in, I think it was 1998. And what a great investment that was. Real estate. Can you imagine?
That's another good thing to check and see. If you're working with a lender or a realtor, ask them if they have their own office. Are they working out of the trunk of their car?
Yeah. A lot of folks.
I've owned my office for 25 years.
I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people that are looking at mortgage companies, it's funny because people will call me up and go, hey, I got this quote from this company here that's this. What folks don't realize is that, and here's the thing. I've been doing this so long. You can't fool me. Like you can't call me and say, I got a quote for this. You might have got a quote for that. And you might even have a lender tell you they could do it. But I can tell you immediately whether that is a doable
it's like calling a doctor and saying,
Doc,
I don't feel good. Can you send me some drugs? And
right.
they've taken no vitals and they don't know, or what's this rash look like?
But it's when somebody calls me and says, oh, I got this lender. They're going to do the rate for this. I know whether they will or not.
Yeah.
I know whether that
everybody's money's about the same.
Yeah, of course it is. So I know when we were all getting mortgage-backed securities, or else I'd tell you my rates were the best in the country. The fact of the matter is my rates are awesome, comparatively speaking, but they're not that much lower than anyone else because we're all getting mortgage-backed securities. The reason I can cut my rates a little closer for you, a little tighter, is because we are the largest retail lender in the country. 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. You're looking to buy, you're looking to refinance, you want a home equity line? My home equity line literally is the easiest home equity line. It takes you about 15 minutes to apply for it. You can close in 5 days. It's that simple.
Wow.
All right.
Question for you real quick. I got 2 listings here. I want to ask you about these because both of them need renovation loans.
Okay.
One of them is $200,000.
Okay. FHA streamline.
Yeah. Needs appliances, probably a roof, things like that. A little bit of updating, high ceilings. This is in downtown Sanford. $200,000 for 1,500 square feet. And one thing, it's funny. This house is older. It's got like 9-foot ceilings, Bruce. Whoever built it must have been a giant.
You know what? I want to see that house.
So look at that. That's $200,000. So that would need a renovation loan. And then I've got one in Hunters Creek. And this is the best price pool home around. $457,000, 1,900 square feet. And it is actually $452,000, excuse me. And then 1,900 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths with a pool. Now this just needs like screens, needs a paint job. The kitchen's worn out, needs a little bit of work. I think $20,000. These homes fixed up are selling for $499.
Beautiful.
And your kid can hop the back fence to the middle school and run out the front door to the elementary school. Beautiful neighborhood, all kinds of features, nice large yard, almost a quarter acre, and just a great house. Just needs a little bit of love and care on it. And it's actually pre-foreclosure for $452,000.
But it's not a rehab. It's just
that is more like let's say the buyers
a little more remodel.
They got their $20,000 to put down and cover some costs, but they don't have the $20,000 to make it look spiffy. And that's what I think, but they could do a renovation.
They can do a renovation loan, or I can show you how to put less money down on the house, pocket your down payment, like don't put as much down, and fund your own rehab. There's all kinds of ways we can do that. And when you come to me, we explore those options. My name's Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Loan Arranger. We'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loveland Report and the Loan Arranger Show. Don't go anywhere.